Oh man. We're so bored. What should we do, Cyborg Mig?
I don't rightly know, Cyborg Benglo. What should we do?
Hey, guys, we got tickets for Ninja Assassin for our friends. Would you like to come?
Oh yes. Of course. Let's go, everyone.
Okay. Let's get a move on to Beyond Cinemas, my friends. Hello there, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Well, hello. Did you get tickets for Ninja Assassin?
Of course, so, let's get inside the cinema. Let's get a move on, guys. Hey, Evil Charlie Bent, Metal Mario, Dark Pikachu, Mephiles, and Sonic.EXE, can you guys wiggle your ears? I know you can.
Oh yes. We can wiggle our ears, so, watch this.
Awesome, isn't it?
Oh yay. So awesome as heck, boys. So, let's sit tight and watch the cinema.
Coming to Spike TV, the first network for men. A blast from the past.
Get out! Here, back!
It's not the same old crap.
Smells like home.
It's new crap.
You idiot!
Ren and Stimpy's all-new adult party cartoon. Premieres Thursday at 10 p.m. on Spike TV.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
We are going to
the Banana Splits!
This is going to be the best birthday ever.
The show must go on! We're gonna have so much fun!
We're at a taping of the Banana Splits. Nobody's gonna die.
How do we stop the Banana Splits?
Here comes. Something went wrong with my update.
Hooray! He took it down to Hammertown!
This show is really not what I expected.
Jimrex? What's Jimrex? Would you believe a movie audience guide presented as a public service by this theater's management to help you select your motion picture entertainment? Well, that's what it is. And we urge you to learn these rating symbols and use them as a guide for you and your family. G means suggested for general audiences, all ages. M, suggested for mature audiences, parental discretion advised. R, restricted, persons under 16 not admitted unless accompanied by parent or adult guardian. X, persons under 16 will not be admitted. This seal in advertising indicates that the film was approved under the Motion Picture Code of Self-Regulation.
Jamie? Jamie?
There's an old ghost story around here about a woman named Mary Shaw.
The ventriloquist who lost her voice. Back when I was a boy, a little boy went missing.
There was only ever one suspect, Mary Shaw.
She was murdered.
The men cut out her tongue.
And this town has been plagued by death ever since. Families found without their tongues.
She was buried with her doll collection.
The children, as she called them.
Somebody dug them up. All 100 of them.
They came back. They didn't stay dead.
She's here.
Beware the stare of Mary Shaw. She had no children, only dolls.
Destroy the doll!
And if you see her, do not scream. Or she'll rip your tongue out at the seam.
In January, a message from an extraterrestrial source was picked up at the Parkes Observatory in Australia. A new sequence of DNA, friendly instructions on how to combine it with ours.
This growth is amazing.
The decision was made to terminate the experiment.
She's breaking out!
She escaped. We have a serious emergency on our hands. I want a team to track her. Hunt her down.
You created a monster, now you want us to kill it.
We decided to make it female so that it would be more docile and controllable.
More docile and controllable. I guess you guys don't get out much.
She wants to have a baby.
She'll kill anyone that gets in her way.
I wouldn't hurt you. Yes, you would. Just don't know it yet.
She'd have a dozen babies. She could lay 1,000 eggs.
Something's wrong.
She's here! Get out of there!
Open the damn door!
Oh, God.
Do you remember your name? Do you know where you are? What month it is? What year?
Whatever you're running from, we'll find you here.
So, are you from Colton in the Woods or something?
one's tried to contact you?
No, sir. Hello? Hello?
I found you.
What are you watching? I'm watching you. Stop it! Stop it! He's still out there.
Who is?
The demon. Abelard.
Jesus loves me, this I know.
All we have to do is accept his love and let him in your heart. And you can't run from him. After the fall comes the rise. And he has great plans for you.
He'll kill us all.
Now?
I can't find Maddie! Maddie? Madison! We have to call somebody.
We can't call the cops. What are you gonna tell them? First things first. Your daughter is here, and she's alive. This development was built on a cemetery. But this isn't just a few pissed off spirits. It's a poltergeist. They are trapped and desperate, and Maddie is their ticket out.
We just want our daughter back.
The door to their world could close at any moment. If that happens, we gotta go in and get her out.
Maddie!
Help me. I want you all to clear your minds. They already know what scares you.
I'm gonna be at Grandma's house for a little bit.
If I belong, all will be
Nothing's gonna bother us. Not anymore. We have our son back.
when you're
We are a family again.
Still happening.
What is?
Tell us, what does she want?
I heard voices in the hallway. Is there something wrong with Daddy, Mom?
Whatever it was that was haunting my family, it's not done with us.
I know what happened. I went into that place to get our son back, and something evil followed me.
Get out of my head! There's someone standing in front of you. He's talking to you.
What's he saying?
He's got your baby. 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 He's got your baby.
He's got your baby.
One man against ruthless killers trained in the arts of judo, lethal kicks, karate, kendo, see it all in the Hammer of God. Bloody clash of open-hand terror. They stop at nothing, not even rape. He trains to revenge the murder of his friend. See the most vicious open-hand fight scenes ever filmed.
What did he say?
He was bringing in karate.
See the brutal fight to the death. Don't miss the Hammer of God. It's wild, explosive. It's coming soon, the Hammer of God.
After the ultimate war comes the ultimate warrior.
After the last world wars have almost wiped man off the earth, with food disappearing, water scarce, and all machines stopped, one lone band of survivors huddles behind walls of debris, under the leader they call the Baron.
I went up on the roof.
Give him to the street people.
You know, looking at your people, I get a feeling they figure they won't last very long.
I've been looking for a man who would combine several attributes. You're a fighter.
The man they call Carrot. I saw him through your binoculars. We introduced ourselves.
He's tough. He's a good organizer. He can call on 30, 40 men if he has to.
Should be able to take you over. Wipe you out.
Probably. But I don't think he knows how few people we have left.
There's only one man who can get through the roving street people.
This is the ultimate warrior.
If it comes to saving, one or the other, save the seats.
Hey, there he is!
We're gonna go together. Together.
He comes from beyond time. From beyond the outer limits of your imagination. He's the master of the flying guillotine. And he's ready to blow your mind. With more nerve-shattering special effects than you have ever seen before. It's a trip into a world where warriors from the ends of the universe meet in combat that knows no boundaries. A world where silent soldiers of death try everything in their power to conquer the most gruesome weapon ever conceived. See special visual effects filmed entirely in Super Cinevision as the master of the flying guillotine encounters the most amazing creatures in this or any world. As he experiences the most spectacular adventures the mind can imagine. The master of the flying guillotine.
High-flying action adventure comes to your screen as bitter rivals strive for supremacy. This is the box. Inside is the national treasure of Kampuchea. It represents the imperial power of the Khmer dynasty. It must be returned to its original owner, a Kampuchean princess, Young May. The carnage of war combined with high-tech weaponry to produce an explosive film experience. Murder and mayhem as government agents battle to save an ancient dynasty. What the hell's going on? Oh my God! Get out of here! What are you doing? Back off or I'll blow his head off! Wait a minute! I need his assistance! The fight for a priceless gemstone leaves a trail of blood and destruction. Corruption as covert operations weave a web of intrigue through which one man must walk alone. This sizzling story unravels to bring life and death in the ultimate struggle. Don't miss it. Coming soon to your screen.
Mission Thunderbolt. A dynamic adventure of intrigue and deception. A tale of treachery. Mission Thunderbolt. 3 cutthroat assassins arrive on a mission of murder. Mission Thunderbolt. A nightmare for anyone trapped in the evil web of greed, lust, and murder. Will they succeed in their aim for destruction? Or will Interpol stop them in time? Mission Thunderbolt. The most action-packed drama you've seen in years. Mission Thunderbolt. Thundering its way.
Guys, those 15 troublemakers are seeing Ninja Assassin from 2009 without permission.
Uh-oh. They're going to be in a heap of trouble.
Yep, big trouble. So, let's get into the on cinemas right away, people.
Come on, Ninja Assassin is on the left, which is Cinema 5. Let's go.
Aha. There we are. They're seeing this violent movie.
Yep. We caught them. Let's yell at the 15 troublemakers for seeing this gruesome, violent movie.
Troublemakers, troublemakers. We're over here right now.
Guys, someone's new is here to see you for your punishment.
I'm Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog fan 2006.
And I'm Super Thunderstrike Boy 1212.
I'm Basil, from The Great Mouse Detective.
I'm Chevy, the Black Mario.
And I'm Demetrius Martinez. We're here for your punishments for you troublemakers.
That's right, we're here for the punishments. KeroroClaptrap, Detective Pikachu, Shadow, Tails, Sonic, Tyler San, Fireboy, Charles, Alpha, Super Mario and Sonic Fan 2006, Super Thunderstrike Boy 1212, Chevy, and Demetrius. Wiggle your ears.
Yeah. Wiggle your ears, guys. Go for it, beat them up, your first punishment.
Come on guys, beat them up.
Now, next punishment, playing Latin music very loud.
Oh no. Not the giant speakers. It hurts our ears very bad.
Yeah, I agree. This will hurt our ears very awful.
Well, too bad. We're playing very loud music and that's final, boys. Cue the music, and cover your ears immediately.
Well, it hurts your ears, don't they? Now, final punishment, sending you to the scary film logos, B&D Doom logos, and the horror film trailers.
You know, this is going to be like hell and torture, isn't it?
Oh yes. Very scary. They're coming.
Footsteps lurk in the dark. A beautiful girl is in danger.
Do it! You're not getting away. To be sure, the police are going to get you.
Your sister is a whore, and you are big.
Don't talk about my sister that way. After all, this is her place.
What ingredients go in the secret recipe of the Mad Butcher's sausages?
Meat is meat.
Mr. Lawrence?
I'm quite sure.
But I don't see where she came out.
Oh, no, she didn't come out. At least not before 7 o'clock when I went off duty.
What did you do about it?
Come here. Yes, Inspector. Where did you get these sausages?
I bought the finest in Vienna.
Who made this wonderful sausage of yours?
Of the layman, the butcher.
In the future, you should inspect all sausages for buttons.
I am completely well. See?
What are you doing?
Watch out, Mike!
Don't miss the blood-chilling story of the insane sausage maker.
It had been a long time between men for the three strange sisters.
I think I can offer you something interesting.
What did they want with a man in the house of psychotic women? These are the girls in the house of psychotic women. Yvette lives in a wheelchair. And Nicole. And Claude.
Do you think a person would be satisfied with this?
My two sisters are very unlucky. No man will look at them. One's a paralytic, and the other, with that hand, it's repugnant.
Well, for me, I like them both. With a man in the house of psychotic women? What do they do to a man in the house of psychotic women? What else?
Stop it! Stop it!
House of Psychotic Women from Independent International. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
Run if you must.
Hello, operator. It's an emergency. Can you help me?
Hide if you can. Scream if you are able.
Who's there?
But above all, if you are alone, don't answer the phone. He is out there, somewhere in the crowd, behind you, beside you, ready to kill again.
No attempt to conceal the body. It's almost like you wanted it to be discovered.
The nurse, the mommy, the starlet, the student, the secretary.
I am frightened of you. What does that do to you?
All men. I kill and rape them all. No one can stop me.
You recognize this person?
Because I'm too strong.
He had done it before. He would do it again. He is doing it now. Don't answer the phone.
Are you jealous?
I'm not the same as my sister.
Son of a bitch. He wasn't satisfied with just killing her. He gouged out her eyes.
The blue eyes of the broken doll.
Good morning, Pierre. Good morning, Doctor. We need you down at the morgue. He's committed another killing.
The blue eyes of the broken doll.
Was she stabbed as well?
No, she was strangled. The Blue Eyes of the Broken Doll, with Paul Nashi, Diana Lories, and Maria Persci. The Blue Eyes of the Broken Doll.
Daughters of Satan, now revealed on the screen for the first time. A secret cult of lust-crazed witches, torturing their victims with fire and desire. Daughters of Satan, an ancient being with the horrifying power to transform an innocent young girl into an insatiable she-devil.
Now, I have a theory about when the colors fade. It means that the coven is out functioning. They have left the painting and are performing as witches.
It's horror that's guaranteed to make your blood scream and your mind curdle. Then, when you can't stand another second of shock, watch Super Beast, a half-man, half-monster, ripping helpless victims to shreds in his mad hunger for human flesh.
I'm going to bypass the primary and secondary stages.
Super Beast and Daughters of Satan. Make a date with horror. His and her horror. A double dose of death shown together on the same theater program.
Since the very beginning of time, in the Garden of Eden, one of God's creatures has symbolized the darkest fears of man's primitive emotions. It is a creature that is hypnotic, sensual, and loathsome. It is the snake. But not all men have known a snake like Stanley. Meet Stanley, a snake unlike any you have ever seen, in a motion picture that will make your skin crawl. A terrifying journey into the primitive swamps and jungles of the Everglades, a world where the only instinct is survival. A world where the cold-blooded creatures walk on two legs.
There's no accident. There's no accident we shot your father. We killed him! Fire! Now you're gonna get what you did me a few minutes ago!
Stanley, the incredible story of a man and snake. They shared a bond of trust in a world of hate.
I'm sorry, Stanley, but you're gonna have to stay in the truck. People just don't understand friendly rattlesnakes.
Stanley, starring Chris Robinson. A man who could no longer live among men. Stanley, a snake who trusted his natural enemy and was used to carry out a man's personal vengeance. Stanley, the incredible story of a man who killed to save the friends he loved and learned to love the art of killing. When Tim gets mad, Stanley gets deadly.
Stanley. Bite his hand.
There has never been a motion picture like it. If you have ever touched the emotions of horror and revulsion, if you have ever feared the fangs of death, then you know the terrifying impact of Stanley. A snake that learned that only man kills his own kind.
What do you say? Try your luck. Break a balloon, win a baboon, right over here.
They didn't know that in that wild, frenzied ride, they'd pass from the living. This picture begins where Hitchcock stopped and climaxes in nerve-shattering terror.
I had to kill him.
Carnival of Blood, a colorful merry-go-round of death.
I got frog-legs, one out of leg.
What's taking you so long?
I'd say the whole
Come on, service should get in this place. Service should get in this place.
Get out of line, and you're in the Carnival of Blood.
You got girlfriends?
In this game, the best prize you can win is your life.
Cards, and look at the cards again!
Dan, you're sick.
You bitch!
You please help!
Gimpy, tell me where you got the bear. Gimpy.
To witness the unfolding of these detailed events with a friend, someone who might remain unchanged throughout this traumatic experience. Carnival of Blood, a Kurt Films presentation, coming to this theater soon.
And another bloody chiller.
Nestled in the California foothills. A timeless place where past and present merge. Curse of the Headless Horseman. Violence rages as an age-old curse comes to life, leaving death in its trail. Terror and a new excitement explodes on the screen. See Curse of the Headless Horseman, coming to this theater soon. Rated PG.
Terror that rips the screams right out of your throat. Suspense that traps you in a web of shadows and fear.
I expect $50,000 in 2 weeks.
A treacherous journey inside a nightmare of passion and death. A love affair with horror. A terrifying film experience that explores the twisted souls of insanity.
I need 50,000.
I know how to get it.
A suspense shocker in the Saiko tradition. An electrifying tale of intrigue, madness, and death. Come prepared for the shocking climax. The last 15 minutes will jolt you right out of your seat.
He lives. From the depths of this unholy tomb, the Avenger rises, the abominable Dr. Phibes, the most deadly mastermind of all crime. Specialist in the fine art of bizarre murder, each more different, each more devilish than the last. The Scorpions embrace.
You bloody man!
The Eagle's caress. The Sausage Machine. The One-Hand Persuader.
He has nothing to say, sir.
Touché, Dr. Phibes. And as another victim falls, the world awaits your next blow of vengeance. Only one man, only one menace, only one diabolical mind could create such chilling terror.
That's not a common thief, sir.
Then Inspector got faced with an impossible task. Well, there's no force in all the world could win a fight against such a supreme opponent.
Run, but you can't escape him. Hide, but he'll find you. Scream, but no one will hear you.
Half-beast, all monster, the Twilight People, Matt Farrell, soldier of fortune, plucked from the depths of the sea, plunged into a nightmare of supernatural science.
You are to participate in the single most important scientific event in the history of life on this planet.
We can do it here.
And I don't even get a formal invitation.
Would you mind lying down, please?
From the cave of cruelty they came. Test tube terrors evolved from evil. From the fortress of fear they fled. A herd of howling horrors thundering through the jungle. A savage stampede hell-bent on blood. Human desire. Animal lust. Fanged phenomenon. Screaming demons screeching through the skies. Starring John Ashley, Pat Waddell, and a cast of creatures out of the shadows onto your throat. Twilight People.
The following program is brought to you in livid color.
This is very scary.
Yep. Very, very, very scary.
We don't give a darn about you. You are grounded for 8 weeks. Go home right now.
Yeah. Go home right away, boys.
And don't get out of the house until further notice.
Bye.